Stop scrolling for a moment. Yes, you. If this message appeared on your screen right now, it is not random. Sometimes the right message finds the right person at the right moment. And today, this message may be meant for you. Take a deep breath and listen carefully. There are moments in life when everything feels quiet. You continue moving forward. You keep trying, you keep believing, but it seems like nothing is changing. You work hard, you stay patient, and yet the results you hoped for are still not visible. If you have been feeling that way lately, you are not alone. Many people go through seasons where progress feels slow, a season where answers feel distant and the future feels uncertain. During those moments, it is easy to wonder if all your effort really matters. But here is something important you need to remember. Just because you cannot see change yet does not mean nothing is happening. Sometimes the most important things in life happen quietly, behind the scenes, long before anyone can see the results. Think about a seed planted in the ground. For a long time, nothing appears above the surface. If someone looked at that soil, they might think nothing is happening at all. But beneath the surface, something incredible is taking place. Roots are forming. Strength is developing. Life is preparing to grow. Your life can work the same way. Right now, you may be in a season where progress feels invisible. But invisible progress is still progress. Every effort you make, every lesson you learn, every moment you choose to keep going even when it feels difficult, all of it is shaping your future. Take a moment and think about how far you have already come. There were challenges in your past that once seemed overwhelming, situations that felt impossible to overcome, moments when you doubted your ability to move forward. And yet, you are still here. You found a way through those moments. You grew stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Even if it did not feel like growth at the time, those experiences were shaping who you are today. Life has a way of teaching us lessons when we least expect it. Sometimes those lessons come through success, but very often they come through challenges. Challenges force us to adapt. They push us to become stronger. They teach us patience and discipline. And those qualities become the foundation for future opportunities. There will always be moments when life feels uncertain. Moments when you ask yourself questions like, am I moving in the right direction? Will my effort eventually lead somewhere meaningful? Is the future really going to get better? Those questions are normal. Every person who is trying to grow in life eventually faces them. But uncertainty does not mean failure. Uncertainty simply means the story is still unfolding. Imagine reading a book and stopping in the middle of the story. At that point, many things may feel unresolved. The outcome is not yet clear. But that does not mean the story has no purpose. It simply means you have not reached the next chapter. Yet, your life works the same way. You are still in the middle of your story. There are chapters ahead that you have not seen yet. New opportunities that have not appeared yet. New connections that have not entered your life yet. And sometimes the most meaningful changes happen when we least expect them. Think about the quiet seasons of life. The moments when things feel slow, when nothing dramatic seems to be happening. Those seasons are often the ones where real growth takes place. During quiet seasons, people build discipline. They develop habits that shape their future. They learn how to stay focused even when no one is watching. Those moments may not look exciting from the outside, but they are incredibly powerful, because when opportunities eventually arrive, it is those quiet seasons of preparation that make success possible. Take another moment and reflect on the effort you have already invested in your life, the goals you have worked toward, the lessons you have learned through experience, the strength you developed while facing obstacles. Those things matter more than you realize. Even if the results are not fully visible yet, your effort is not wasted. Every step you take forward creates new possibilities. Sometimes progress happens slowly at first, but slow progress can still lead to big changes over time. Imagine climbing a mountain. At the beginning, the journey feels long and difficult. The top seems very far away. Every step requires effort, but with each step you move a little higher. Your perspective begins to change. You start to see things from a different angle. And eventually you reach a point where you can look back and realize how far you have come. Life often works the same way. While you are in the middle of the climb, it may feel exhausting. But when you look back later, you will see how much growth happened along the way. Patience plays an important role in that process. Patience is not simply waiting for things to happen. Patience is continuing to move forward even when results take time. It is choosing discipline instead of frustration. It is choosing hope instead of doubt. Those choices may seem small in the moment, but over time they shape the direction of your life. Every positive choice you make today becomes part of the future you are creating. And that future is still full of possibilities. There may be opportunities ahead that you cannot see yet. People who will enter your life at the right moment. Ideas that will inspire you to move in new directions. Sometimes one unexpected opportunity can completely change the path of a person's life. A new job, a new connection, a new idea, a new perspective. Moments like those often arrive without warning. One day everything feels ordinary, and the next day something appears that shifts the direction of your journey. That is why it is so important to stay open to possibilities. Even when life feels uncertain, new opportunities can still appear. And the effort you continue to make today prepares you to recognize those opportunities when they arrive. There is another important thing to remember. Your journey does not need to look like anyone else's journey. Many people compare their progress to others. They look at someone else's success and wonder why their own path feels slower. But every person's story unfolds at its own pace. Some paths move quickly at the beginning. Others develop more slowly but lead to deeper growth. What matters most is not how fast the journey moves. What matters is continuing to move forward. Because progress, even when slow, is still progress. Take a moment to imagine your life 1 year from now. Imagine looking back at this exact moment. You may realize that this period of waiting was actually preparing you for something meaningful. A moment when you chose not to give up. A moment when you continued building your life even when results were not immediate. Those moments often become turning points in a person's story. They shape character, they strengthen determination, and they prepare people for opportunities they could not handle before. Resilience is one of the most valuable strengths a person can develop. Resilience allows people to keep going when things become difficult. It helps them stay focused when circumstances change. And resilience often leads to opportunities that others might miss. The challenges you have faced may have been building that resilience inside you, not to discourage you, but to prepare you. Because when new opportunities arrive, resilience helps you handle them with confidence. Growth does not always happen in comfortable ways. Sometimes it happens through challenges, but those challenges can also reveal strengths you did not know you had. Strengths that become important later in life. One day you may look back at this period and see it in a completely different way. You may realize that the moments of uncertainty helped you understand yourself better. You may recognize that the patience you practiced gave you clarity about what truly matters. And you may appreciate the perseverance you showed during difficult seasons. Life has a way of connecting those experiences over time. What feels confusing today may make perfect sense later. So if you are in a season where things feel slow or uncertain, try to remember this. Your story is still unfolding. There are chapters ahead that you have not seen yet. New experiences, new opportunities, and new possibilities may still be waiting for you. Continue building your life step by step. Continue learning from each experience. Continue believing that progress is possible. Even small steps forward can eventually lead to big changes. And if this message encouraged you today, take a moment to support this growing community. This channel is still new, and we share messages like this to inspire strength, patience, and hope. So make sure you subscribe and become part of this journey, because sometimes the right message at the right moment can remind us that we are capable of more than we realize. Your path is still developing. Your future is still open, and the effort you are making today is helping shape the opportunities that may appear tomorrow. Stay patient, stay hopeful,